Investing in Africa future is definitely a strategic U.S. advantage because what's going on in the Congo, between Congo and Indonesia and Cobalt. I'm gonna share some stories, and I'm just gonna explain in simple terms. These are not my story, but I'm gonna break it down so we can all understand what's going on. I'll leave the original article below so you can check it out for yourself. Um, because it's good to be. I think to ask the question, why should you care in the U.S., right? About some of the update and why is it investing in Africa futures abroad for the U.S. So, for example, cobalt is a rare metal that's used in electrical vehicle like Telsa, and we got smartphone. Cobalt is definitely a mineral that's mined in the Congo, and most of the world cobalt comes from the Congo, DRC in Africa, Central Africa. Now, Indonesia is also another big producer because we know that Congo produced cobalt, right? But check this out. The problem, there's too much cobalt in the market right now, which has made the price drop a lot. But here's a twist though. Cobalt is usually dug up just accidentally while mining for other mineral comes, but the price are very low. So basically, that can make sense. What Congo did back in February 25, I believe, Congo said, listen, we stopping cobalt export for 4 months because there's too much too much of it out there. So that made cobalt prices go up. Again, like the supply and the demand, but they know that they cannot just shut things down forever, right? So Congo needs smarter and long-term plans. So the new idea Congo is now asking Indonesia to like, yo, can we team up? Basically work together to control how much cobalt um, we both can put on the market. So keep prices steady. So basically, so both country, work together so they can earn fairly, make some money. I mean, this idea is kind of like, how oil producing country form, what is it? This initiative to control oil prices. It's the same thing. So for us Americans, I mean, if you drive an EV, smartphone, that callback is in our life, everyday life. So if prices are too low, it can definitely hurt, our chances. So basically, if prices spike, it can raise costs for battery, and even affect what you pay for phones, laptop, and clean energy. Does that make sense? So basically, some companies are trying to make batteries without cobalt to avoid this kind of mess. That's what other companies are doing. But cobalt is still needed for defense, for aerospace. The U.S. need critical mineral, and that's not going to change soon. So I think in the U.S., we may need to secure more stable ethical cobalt sources. I know Congo right now is trying to make a deal with the U.S., but you got to pay attention to what Congo, Indonesia are doing next. So what should you Americans care, the U.S. care? I mean, cobalt, like again, cobalt is on our phone, is our laptop. It's a mineral that's very essential into Americans' daily lives. So the U.S., we don't produce much cobalt. So we rely on countries like Congo and then Indonesia. So I think that if prices again spike or supply gets cut off, it could just drive up costs, man, for clean energy and defense. And plus, China is heavily, of course, involved in African mining. So I think partnership like this is important for us to pay attention, especially in the global power and influence, because at the end of the day, man, if Congo and Indonesia, cobalt, if they're forming alliance, they could stabilize the market, right? Because again, Congo is the largest cobalt producer. And if it's team up with Indonesia to take control of the global cobalt market, uh, I mean it's gonna have an impact. I think it's a good partnership that could shape the future of energy and mining, which I think it go back to what should Americans care? What should we care? I'm going to be repetitive again because cobalt powers our EVs, our smartphone. So, but yeah, click on the article below to get more information. I kind of want to break it down, just some explanation because I think that it does matter that investing in definitely overall, in general speaking, in Africa future, I see it as a strategic U.S. advantage.